Yeah, good morning. This not really working for me, but that's fine. So I'm gonna keep this short because I gotta go to work in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, what? So basically, long story short, I have a friend in my life who has been going through a change in theirs. And I remember October, not October, Scorpio season being the energy of making self-honoring choices and the energy of because you honor you, we honor you. And lately, they've had an encounter or an experience that felt a lot more aligned to what it is that they're wishing for, but it didn't end up working out. And in that, today at least, it came back like because you honor you, we honor you. And so what happens is we move closer, I guess. And I'm going to try to use the Threads of Fate Oracle cards, to help sort of explain that. And in my own personal life, in a different way, but I guess astrally similar. I don't know. Dreams have been interesting. Some dreams have been interesting. Um, there's an area of my life, and going back to good morning, Eve. Going back to the like coming into your power in one area and then needing to do it in other areas with the spiral that came after soul retrieval. I'm definitely experiencing some of that, where it's not necessarily to be out of line, but it is to have a presence, to have a voice, and to make self honoring decisions. Um, and like self honoring statements that communicate what we know our value to be, to change dynamics in whatever way. So if I can get a card really quick just to be for today. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was all I was supposed to say, because I got 3 minutes. Ooh, the card that came out is release. And the bottom of the deck is the revolutionary. And then the reflect. So our words. This is Reem, Rob, and Russell. And then boundaries is under that. So release and the revolutionary. This is interesting because I feel like with the revolutionary energy, a lot of times we view it as like drastic action, as like a really sort of Uranian shifty whatever movement. But this, it's like revolutionary release. It's like instead of participating in the game, instead of fighting, instead of trying to be the victor, instead of the loser, it's just walking away from the entire thing. And because we walk away from the entire thing, the whole thing has to crumble. So it's a tower energy, but it's a tower energy because it's like you are the sustaining force in the system in some way. And when you withdraw your energy, it can't sustain itself, so it crumbles. It crumbles under its own weight when you're not there to support it. And I feel like it is this energy where it's like everything is a reflection of us, but it isn't necessarily a reflection of us in what it shows us of ourselves. It's a reflection of us in how we choose to engage in it, or whether we engage in it or not. And again, that's the energy of self honoring choices and self honoring decisions, and communicating your worth and your value and having these boundaries, and like setting up these boundaries or abiding by these boundaries, because then it shows the world, if nothing else, nothing quite so metaphysical or spiritual. It shows the world what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. And when you don't tolerate something, either A, you stop getting it, or B, you just like you're not in the situation anymore. You leave. And so it's like by default, you have to get better. It's like better or nothing, but eventually the better will come. There may be a season of nothing before the better comes, while we're sort of like reframing these boundaries and stuff like that. But anyway, I gotta go. This is the energy for now, question mark, today, question mark, part whatever of this Scorpio season of self-honoring choices and decisions. Sometimes the most revolutionary action, sometimes the thing that changes things the most is absence. When you just pull out and it can't sustain itself. And then it's like in that time, there's going to be an appreciation of your energy and what you brought to the situation. But just because you get appreciated for after the fact, after you pull out. Just because you find appreciation doesn't mean you're going to find it or it's going to stay there if you go back. And the self-honoring choice or decision may be to not go back. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. You'll know what's good for your decision. You too, Eve. I've missed y'all. I ain't been here. Good morning, EP. Have a good one. I hope you all have a good whatever. Whenever you see this, I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. Bye.